Well, it is peak week, and I think we're actually, 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5 days away, and I am packing because my mom and I are leaving for Daytona tomorrow, and we're gonna be there for like 2 or 3 days before we go to Jacksonville for the show. And I feel like I'm packing my entire house, but I thought I would make a little peak week vlog. That's just like bathroom stuff, and only part of it. Those 2 bags are for food, and I haven't even packed the fridge yet. That will come later. But yeah, there's so much to pack for this little endeavor. But I decided I'm going to bring some of these things in balloons that have smiley faces on them. And I'm gonna write a little note to my mom like the night before or the day of the show, to just be like, woohoo, we made it, so proud of you, kind of thing. We're trying to make this as fun as possible. It has actually been fun to do it together, but I did this 8 years ago for figure, so a different division, but I was miserable, and I'm a completely different person than I was 8 years ago. So my intent this time was, I want to do hard things in a fun way. Like, I want to be somebody who suffers well because I think that's basically what happiness is. Like, happiness isn't ridding yourself of all suffering and everything goes your way in life and that makes you happy. I think what makes an individual happy or joyful or have a quality of life is being capable of suffering well. So I really wanted to be able to enjoy this process with her, make it fun, make it lighthearted, make it silly and playful. And so I'm excited that we get to spend the next 5-6 days together. And we definitely need to be together right now because they've taken away like all of our food. Yesterday, all I was able to have a cup of egg whites, 4 ounces of chicken with a cucumber, 4 ounces of beef with asparagus, 4 ounces of chicken with cucumber. That was all I could have. No fats, no carbs. And so I lost 4 pounds overnight. So I'm really glad I get to go be with her today because yeah, like it's not as fun doing all of that alone. So yeah, I just wanted to say hello, show you all the stuff we're packing. Like I said, I'll be with her later today, so I'll have more to show you as far as packing goes. She's packing sheets and towels and pillowcases because when we're tan, we can't be getting that all over the hotel bed. I've got Epsom salt, Theragun, foam roller, high heels, makeup, jewelry, hair tools, food scale, measuring cups, blanket for backstage, resistance bands to pump up. Yeah, it's just a lot. But I'm about to finish this up and go get in my workout, plus my sauna session, plus my posing practice. And then I will come pack the fridge and head to Niceville to see my mommy. All I know is that I hope we are on the first floor. All right, YouTube, this is Leanne Holcomb here. She is going to be our designated driver. And she is running on fumes. She is decaffeinated and hungry. And she's gonna get us safely today, don't I?
Yes, I am.
How are you feeling about our trip, Mom?
Great. At least I can tell you that right now.
All right, we got our coffees thanks to Mia.
Thank you, Mia.
Mia's recommendation, got the nitro cold brew. So it's foolish. It makes you think that you're drinking something that's not black coffee because it has foam.
Oh, I have this chicken. I think that.
How was it, Mom? How was our leg workout?
Painful. But we got her done.
We did it. So, I completely forgot that you're supposed to shave your entire body before you start tanning. And that is a process I should have started earlier. I shaved one arm, and then I decided I'll finish the rest later. Because it was like stroke, rinse off the blade, stroke, rinse off the blade. Like, this is the arm that I haven't shaved, so you can kind of see, like, I've got a decent amount of hair. But anyway, we're supposed to do our first tanning application tonight, and it's already 9 o'clock, and we're just now not even in chill mode yet. We just finished prepping food for tomorrow, eating our final meal. Mom's in the shower. I'll have to get back in to finish shaving, and we have to do our pro tan application, and then we have to let that set for like 10 minutes, and then we can finally go to bed. So hopefully we get to sleep by 10 or a little after, because she has to get up at like 5 something, and I have to take her to work. And yeah, it's just a lot. Very busy. I will be surprised if we don't clog up the drain from shaving our entire bodies and get have to get somebody to come to our room. But anyway, tomorrow we get a tablespoon of peanut butter, 4 ounces of potatoes, and a half a cup of rice on our plan. So 3 out of 4 meals we get a fat source and a carb source. And we've had 0 fats and 0 carbs for 3 days, and I have been looking forward to tomorrow every second of every day, and I cannot wait. I'm gonna be so happy. I just need to sleep, and then I wake up and it's tomorrow. It's supposed to be a vlog of my mom and I, but it's basically just me. I've been looking forward to this breakfast for 3 days because instead of a cup of egg whites, I get an actual egg, and I get a whole tablespoon of peanut butter. And I am so excited. Any additional food, I don't care if you give me 3 leaves of lettuce, I will celebrate. Last night when we got our final meal, we were both just like every bite, like, oh my God, It's so good. No matter what I'm eating, it's just like, oh, it tastes so good. Just to eat, yeah, you don't take it for granted, or it, yeah, I guess makes you appreciate all the food. Like, my standards for good taste has gone out the window. Like, everything tastes amazing. I get excited over the littlest things. Tablespoon of peanut butter. First fat source in 3 days. And later on, get my first carb source in 3 days. Maybe take like a look at this. A sip of cold brew. Now you got peanut butter cold brew. Now it's not just plain black coffee anymore. I think I tried to tell you guys last night when I was sleepy, and I don't know how well I did, but last night I realized we were supposed to shave our entire bodies before we do our pro tan. I forgot about that. It's been 8 years since I competed, so, you know, but I was in the shower and shaving, and I was like, oh wait, I think I'm supposed to shave my entire body. Let me text Mia and ask her. And sure enough, she's like, yes, you gotta shave your entire body. Well, at that point, it's like almost 9 o'clock, and we're both exhausted. And so I attempted. I got back in the shower, and I got my stomach shaved and like my chest, and then I got almost through this whole arm, and I just said, I can't, like, I'm done. And we can put on our pro tan tomorrow, and I will shave tomorrow. But because I quit with one arm done, I now have one arm shaved and one arm hairy. Oh, I missed a spot. But I'm gonna go get my nails done today, and I'm gonna be like one like one arm without hair and one arm completely hairy. So funny. But I had no energy. I could do no more. No more. No mas. I was just thinking how, I guess I was having a conversation in my head with my coach, but I was like, you know, this is just something my mom and I are doing for fun. And I was just thinking how everybody's thought is probably like, this is your idea of fun? It's like, yeah, my mom and I do Tough Mudders, rainbow gatherings, bodybuilding competitions. That's our fun. And I remember Chip used to say, can't you girls just go get your nails done or something? And I mean, we kind of are. I have to go get mine done today. So, I mean, that's part of it. But yeah, this is our idea of fun. Suffering. That chair. It is 9:30, 40-ish, and we are still having to do check-ins, waiting to go to bed. But what did we do this evening?
We shaved each other's back and tanned each other's asses.
Yep.
That's what we did.
Yeah. We're as close as ever.
Yes.
This is why you're only getting our heads, because we're naked. And we're scrumptious. So we left Daytona, made it to Jacksonville. The Daytona hotel had a full kitchen, whereas the host hotel for the bodybuilding competition didn't even have a microwave in the hotel room. So we were washing our Tupperwares in the sink. Then we would go downstairs to heat up our meals. And yeah, we were like weighing it out in the hotel room. And it was a process.
What's going on is Bree's washing the dishes in the sink. After each meal, we have to wash our dishes so that we have our prep containers to make our next meal in. We didn't get any dish soap because we didn't think about this and prepare, so we're using a wipe as a cloth to clean it, and then we dry accordingly.
And we go downstairs and heat up our meals in the microwave, because the hotel room doesn't have a microwave. That looks like Cheryl down there. Is it?
It sure is.
Cheryl's here, Chippy.
What?
Aunt Cheryl's here. Oh my God.
What are you talking about?
Did you know Cheryl was coming? I just said, cheers.
I was like, that looks like Cheryl.
And I'm like,
She's
that
just so
is-
disappointed. She wanted to surprise you.
She's gonna have it all on video.
Yeah,
right
because
here.
I'm videoing Bree for her check-in, and she's like, that looks like Cheryl.
When we arrived in Daytona, it was just my mom and I, and then her husband Chip came and joined us. And mom was recording me for my check-ins to send to Coach. And our room has this big window overlooking the parking lot. I saw this lady that looked like my Aunt Cheryl. And then the more I looked, I was like, I think that's Aunt Cheryl. And yeah, she drove 5 to 6 hours to come support us. And she was going to surprise us, but we saw her from our hotel window. And that was the night before the show. So that was a sweet little surprise to be supported by family, and just love her to bits and pieces. That's it. Just make sure I'm in frame.
You're okay, hold the phone. I'm so sorry, I'm sorry.
I needed to warm up anyway. Oh, hold on.
I'm still videoing.
Good. So mom and I video each other for our check-ins so that we can send pictures to our coach. And we've been doing it basically like after every meal. We do it 3 or 4 times a day. We have to send check-ins. Well, as we get closer to show day and our water's getting cut and we're not having a lot of food and we're taking a diuretic, like, we're very fatigued, our muscles start cramping, and so doing our normal routine, just everything honestly just takes so much energy, and like anything outside of just existing kind of causes pain. So I went through my whole posing routine where, you know, you're contracting your muscles, you're holding your poses, and then she realized she didn't record any of it. The only recording she did was of me flipping off the camera. And so we were dying laughing because we both knew how shitty it was to have to go through the entire routine again, because it already, you're like out of breath by the time you finish your posing routine and your muscles are cramping. And so she was like, I'm so sorry, I didn't record any of it. So I had to go back through my routine. Anyway, that's what that was about. Here we are in between prejudging and finals, and a lot's happened since then. The first day we got here, I got really sick and had to lay on the couch with the heating pad. So my stomach was reacting to an avocado. So that's how sensitive our bodies are. I hadn't had avocado in months and the body would not have it. So then Mom started having bad muscle cramps. She didn't sleep very well the first night because we were taking our diuretic, and we cut down to only a gallon of water, which sounds like a lot, but we drink 1.5 gallons a day. And then she was having some tummy issues also. We took some electrolytes, and but today we're better, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I think we're much better today. Got up feeling good, had a little bit of coffee.
And how was prejudging for you? How was the experience?
Well, I went back to back. So the first time I'm out there, my legs are shaking like a newborn giraffe, literally. Looked like that, shaking. Was very sweaty because I was so nervous. But once I got off stage, I had to turn around and go right back out, and I felt much more comfortable the second time. And then on the third time around, there was somewhat of a comfort level. Like, you're never really comfortable, but it's not like the first time you stepped on stage, because you've just done it 2 times before. So it was fun. The ladies were beautiful. All of the ladies were so sweet and kind and beautiful. It was just an amazing experience. It was.
Yeah, I wasn't as nervous as I thought I would be. I think maybe because I didn't think about it too much. My legs did shake a little bit, but I expected it to be much worse. So yeah, overall it was fun, and now we wait till finals to figure out if we won any trophies.
Maybe. Who knows? It'd be nice to take home a little bling.
Bling,
see.
bling.
Bling, bling.
Which makes your winner, number 86, Olivia Bell.
We have made it home.
We have made it home. It felt so good to be home last night after a long week of traveling, and just the whole competition prep was tough. The very last week is, I don't know, I would think it would be considered like hell week in military training. I don't know. But it was the most challenging, and we were on the road, but we had a great time. It was such a wonderful experience and a, bonding time for us. I learned so much about Bree, and I hope she learned a lot about me, and being able to do this together was worth every second. It was so fun. The show was fun. We were tired, but at the end of the day, it was priceless, and you just can't put it into words. Now that we're home, we were itching last night to actually do a workout, to get back on track with our eating, just because we feel so much better in that space where we're eating healthy and we're exercising and those type things. So I'm glad that she stayed an extra night. We were treated with some steak and salmon that was cooked on the charcoal grill by Chip, and so that was delicious. He's been such a big supporter of our journey as well. And so we got up this morning, back at it again, just, trying to reverse things out so we can get back to some sort of normalcy. But this journey and this adventure that we just went on is invaluable, and we have memories that I'll never forget. So very proud.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I think last night in our workout we both said like 6 different times, "This feels so good. This feels so good." Just to move the body after it felt like 3 days of no working out, but our last workout was Thursday. We didn't work out Friday or Saturday. Yesterday was Sunday, and we came home and we went on a walk that morning, worked out that evening, and yeah, our bodies just love to be used. I think I'm very proud of, I have a greater appreciation for my body, a deeper love for it after seeing everything that, we put it through, and, we have muscle cramps, muscle spasms, dehydrated, half an avocado takes you out where you can't do nothing but breathe and pray for relief, and, your body becomes so sensitive, but it powers through, and it does, it serves you. And so I'm very grateful for both of our bodies to be able to do this, and then to be able to even come back from it like it has. I'm very impressed that I could eat, obviously with stomach cramps, that you could eat good food, and but it didn't, my body hasn't blown up from it, and we're already back on our plan and back on track. So I'm just happy that, the 2 days we were able to have something like pancakes and crumble cookies, steak, that our bodies just took it in and used it, and now we can get back on plan and we feel ready. So it was invaluable. Words can't express how rewarding it is to see your mom up on stage rocking it, and to be backstage encouraging each other, working through nerves together, working through stress and nerves and confusion, and backstage not knowing what's going on, frustrations, and then to finally finish it all and have time to finish a goal, and then it creates space to have new goals, and that feels exciting to be like, okay, well now we can, it's like you can dream again. You finished one dream, and now you're like, okay, the whole world opens back up to, what do we want to do now? What's the next thing? And that's also fun and exciting. So it's been 6 months of doing this together, and we've got to spend a lot of time. We've watched each other transform in a lot of different ways. So I'm very proud of both of us, and it's been a great experience. Thanks for watching us.
Yes.